Next up is a movie called Sweetness. This is a very interesting movie from an indie filmmaker who I think is going to be very, hopefully big in several years. If she has momentum from Sweetness, I feel that she is very talented and she does a very good job with this drama slash thriller. It centers on this young girl, Riley, played by Kate Hallett. She is a teenager who is ostracized from her school. She's the outsider. She has only one friend, and her friend is played by actress Aya Furukawa. And this best friend is possibly Riley's only source of comfort, along with Riley's own obsession over a rock star idol whom she idolizes. She loves his lyrics, and she feels very connected to this rock star idol. What happens is she gets into a concert with her best friend, and this rock star's playing. Supposedly, he's kicked his addiction habit. He's on the straight and narrow right now. Everything's looking good. But that's on the surface. Deep down inside, he has relapsed. He is still addicted to drugs, this rock star is. And what happens is Riley bumps into him through a simple twist of fate. And because of this bumping into each other, Riley realizes that her idol is taking drugs, number one, and she, as his number one superfan, will do anything to make him go clean again. What will she do? Apparently, she's seen the movie Misery, because she ends up kidnapping him and locking him up in far away from where people can find him. And that's the premise of Sweetness. Will Riley get away with kidnapping this idol of hers? And is this idol worth the kidnapping? Does he really want to be kidnapped? I'm assuming not. Is he going to escape and gain the trust of Riley? You'll see. Can people actually sympathize with Riley's plight at kidnapping him? Maybe she made one mistake, and if there's a domino effect, so many things go wrong along this equation, possibly. Justin Chatwin also co-stars as her father, and he's a police officer. They don't really talk too much because there's a tragedy within the family, so a lot of that stuff's unspoken. It's seemingly a coming-of-age story meets Misery, meets a thriller, and there are some really shocking moments that writer-director Emma Higgins throws into the mix of this story, and she doesn't play it safe. I interviewed her recently, and she was talking about how they only had 18 days to shoot this movie, and they just went for it. And this is one of those movies that really goes for it in the execution of its plot. And there's some really great visual moments. There's a wonderful oneer at the end of the movie, which I'm not going to talk about what it pertains to, but it's a very pivotal part in Sweetness. And I love the way this movie actually wrapped up. It's a very gritty, cruel, unforgiving, and interesting and beautifully well done movie. Great performances all around, especially by Hallett as the lead, Kate Hallett as the lead. Again, written and directed by Emma Higgins. Sweetness is on digital and on demand, so no theater. This is one of these things which might get buried within this whole algorithm of movies coming out on a given week. And here at CinemAddicts, we're here to point you towards movies that are very interesting. And this is one of these movies. Yeah. And also, as a rock star, Herman Tømmerass is very good as well. Some really tense moments, and it's a very good genre thriller with some excellent performances. My big surprise this week. I didn't love it as much as Hunting Jessica Brock with 4.5 stars, but I'm going to give Sweetness 4 stars. Really enjoyed Sweetness. Again, on digital and on demand, February 13th.